Welcome to Barry's Cooking again. It has been a while. I've been pretty busy with Sandwiches of History, specifically Sandwiches of History Live, the live show that I take on the road to support the Sandwiches of History, the cookbook that came out. Recently I was in Chicago, and Katie, who came to the show, gifted me a nice craft beer and Malört. Now, if you've not had Malört, it's a Chicago-specific liqueur, and it is strong. And it is not something that I enjoy. But my friend Billy Z, who lives in Chicago and is the man behind the Trippin' Billy Pizza, which you should check out, he came up with a recipe that uses Malört that he says is good. Now, I've had Malört. It's not good. Not for me. Not for my palate. But he says it's pretty good. And he's also not a big fan of Malört. So let's make some Malört cookies. Okay, first thing we gotta do is zest a grapefruit into some sugar. Now we're to kind of squeeze this all together and get the grapefruit infused into the sugar. Now we pull out about a half cup to set aside. Put the rest into the bowl of a stand mixer, along with a stick of room temperature unsalted butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and an egg. Then we combine that on medium speed until it's a little bit light and creamy. Now we mix our dry ingredients together to all-purpose flour. We add salt, baking soda, and cocoa powder. Now we add our dry ingredients and mix for about 30 to 45 seconds on low. Now we roll the dough into golf ball size shapes and then roll it in our grapefruit sugar. Now we're to press them flat with the palm of our hands. Now we bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 12-13 minutes. Now to make our glaze, we take powdered sugar, vanilla extract, and Malört. Whisk that together. Alrighty, now we let them cool for 30 minutes. Okay, moment of truth. Let's give this Malört cookie a go. And the glaze all on its own is a little bitter, but that bitterness is being offset by the chocolate and the sweetness in the cookie, and the grapefruit is playing really well with the Malört and the chocolate. Well, I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised there. I'm not a big Malört fan. Sorry, it's just not my thing. It's really bitter. But with the combination of the grapefruit, the sugar, and the chocolate, kind of worked. It was pretty tasty. Shout out to my man Billy Z for creating this recipe. You can go to trippingbillyz.com for the recipe for these Malört cookies. Thank you to Katie for bringing the Malört to the Chicago show. And Prescott Van Meyer III, I think you need to try this recipe. I know you're probably burnt out on Malört, but I say give it a go. All right, I'm gonna finish this cookie. I'll see you next time. Malört, Malört, Malört.